Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today TV. I'm Sakshi Batra and this is Markets Today, a show where we talk all about the stock markets, the trends that are being witnessed currently, and how should you as investors be approaching the current stock market environment. Joining us to help us with this and much more, to understand more insights about the markets, I have with me Mr. Nirav Chheda joining in from Nirmal Bank. He is the technical and derivatives expert right there. Welcome, Nirav, and thank you so much for taking the time out for this edition. Well, it's a Friday, but there could be some lackluster move that we have been witnessing in the first half of trading session. We are seeing some drags coming in on sectors like banks, on energy as well. And therefore, we are seeing subdued action even on the benchmark indices. When you talk about the Nifty, it's down by 0.3 odd percent. Among the sectors, there's just a little gleam of hope in the media stocks, but rest, everything is down in the red. Metals are falling today, banks, talk about the real estate space, even financial services and FMCG, all of them are dragging in trade. How does this setup look to you? We saw 2 days of green on the screen, and again, we are back into the red.
Yeah. So, see, most important thing that one needs to note here is that Nifty for the last 6-8 months, even 1 year, it has fallen from 18,500 odd to about 15,200. The 50% retracement for this comes to around the 16,900 level, which is where Nifty went, retested that level, and has bounced since. The bounce has been big and broad based. So definitely, yeah, there is some selling which has come in today, but one should not be worried. I feel there will be, a bounce coming in probably in the next week. We might just end flat today. I do not think much selling will come in now from this point for Nifty especially. Even for Bank Nifty, I don't think it will go below the 38,000 level. So most importantly, the sign is to buy. And what to buy? Basically, if you see, the mid caps and small caps have been outperforming the larger caps in the last 3 to 6 months, and
Right.
that is what is going to, take shape even in the coming months. So I believe the space to be in is in the mid and small cap space.
Okay, mid and small cap space to offer more opportunities in the current market scenario. So look for some specific sectors and stocks right there. Now, among the sectors, we are amid this festive season. Is consumption story giving you that kind of an opportunity, perhaps where the money could be made this festive season? Could it be autos? Could it be, the jewelry stocks? What are you really looking at this current point in time?
Yeah, so see, a host of sectors will give you good buying opportunities, especially autos, as you said. Uh,
Yeah.
so auto space is going to be buzzing. Some FMCG stocks will do well as well, but mid caps, not the larger caps, because
Okay. Okay.
there are some pockets where one can look to buy probably like a chemical sector where some stocks will do phenomenally well, like
Mm.
no sale or probably Thirumalai chemical. All of these stocks probably will do well. Also water-based stocks which have not moved up, like a Wabag, will do well. Again, consumption, Stovekraft, that can do pretty well as well. So, in almost every sector, you will see broad-based buying, but then, yes, as you mentioned, auto probably will lead because most of the stocks will move up in the auto space, auto ancillary space. So that's the sector to be in for a long.
Okay. Okay. So auto could be the sector to be in. Even today, we are seeing, stocks like Maruti, Bajaj Auto, Hero Motocorp, all up in trade and forming among the top five of the Nifty gainers as well. One which is the top gainer today is Titan. It's up by 5%. Odd. Of course, there are some indications of how the company is done business in this quarter as well. Any thoughts on how should investors really look at this stock right ahead of, say, Dhanteras, Diwali?
Yeah, see, this stock has been in consolidation for more than a year, probably, from last October to this October.
Yeah.
It has now come towards a very important resistance of 2750. From here, it has come down in the last three times, it tried to move above. And those have been, at least 10%, 15% cuts from those levels. So it's a very important resistance. I would suggest to wait in this counter. Let it cross 2750 on a closing basis. Once it does that, you will witness a big buying action in this counter, which can probably, take this stock up towards the 3000 odd levels, and that could be a fast move as well. So look to buy only after the breakout, and post the breakout, you can keep a stop loss of around 2680 for your longs.
Okay, understood that. And your stock specific picks for today, which ones would those be?
Yeah, see, in your show, I've already given some auto stocks, so I'd like to, branch out a little. And there are some
Okay.
stocks which have done pretty well, which needs a mention, which is Wabag, very beautiful pattern. It has broken an important resistance of 270, and
Okay.
since it had gone to 310 and came down to retest that 270 levels, again moved up above the same with volumes. That's a downward sloping trend line resistance which was taken out. So you can buy Wabag at current levels, and on dips you can keep a stop loss of 267 for your longs, and 300 will be the target. The second stock is Stovekraft. As you suggested, consumption theme will be very powerful, and even I believe so. This stock, even though it's listed just now, but a beautiful consolidation post a breakdown, and now it is starting to move up. So I believe this stock will move up very aggressively. I have a much bigger target for this. Probably it can go to 850, 900 odd as well in medium term. But from a small term trading perspective, you can buy at current levels, keep a stop loss of 652, and 690 should be your first target.
Okay, understood. So two stocks right there from Nirav today as recommendations, Watak Wabak and Stovekraft on the consumption theme. These two stocks could be on your radar as well. There is potential upside that Nirav says sees over here, and stop losses and targets have also been shared with you. Well, thank you so much, Nirav, for being with us and sharing the insights on markets and your stock specific ideas with all our viewers on the show.
My pleasure.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.